Good afternoon. What's up, guys? This is an important video that I've been anticipating to make. I felt like I've had to make this because, for some of you, this may be a sign from God that He's trying to get your attention, and you have to make a choice. But I'm gonna get into all that later. For some of you, this may be a sign though from God. This video is about what happens when we die. As we all know, we don't live forever. We we live, we're born, we get old, we die, some die young, but we don't have to be afraid of death anymore because we have a hope. I'm explaining what that hope is. So I'm hoping that in this video, and let me just say before I get started, you do not have to take my word for it. There is a bunch of people who will explain it way better than me. I promise you, they will explain it way better than me. So just don't take my word for it. Search it out. um, you know, just don't take my word for it. Go to other, people about the afterlife. Heaven and hell. Don't just come to me for it. So right now, I just want to start off with saying, I've been curious too, just as much as you've been curious, probably in the past. When I was a child, I was always like curious about spirits and stuff. I was into like what's out there. I just knew there had to be more than this life. Um, and thank God I know that life doesn't just end here. There's more than Earth. We don't live forever on Earth. We go beyond Earth. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a spirit realm out there, and now I know that there is two places we can go. There is no purgatory. There is no middle ground. We have to choose. We have to choose, and you don't have to be afraid of death anymore. I know that when I was a child, I was afraid of dying. Let me kid you. I kid you not. I was afraid of like passing away. I thought there was nothing but darkness after you die. Just like the atheist thought. I thought as soon as I die, boom, it's over. I live no more. It's just pitch black dark. I know that's not the truth. There is an afterlife, and we do have a free will choice of where we want to be. Um, Ecclesiastes 12:7 says, "And the dust returns to the earth as it was, and the spirit returns to God who gave it." Um, we just didn't evolve. We are made in the image of God. We were made in His likeness, and God gave us a spirit. We're not just flesh and bone. This isn't it. We have a spirit that has to go somewhere, and I've always thought, this is it. If I die today, that's it. I'm just gonna see pitch black dark. But I know that's not the truth. That was a lie from Satan. Um, I've always, in the past, let him get to my mind. I was thinking like, man, there's nothing else. But then, just to testify, you know, just to testify. I don't know what I said, but when I was on the pursuit of figuring out what was after, Earth, God came to me and showed me, and He showed me. It wasn't like full on, like I wasn't dead or anything, but He gave me a snippet. I'm gonna just say that, like He gave me a piece of what it is gonna be like. He didn't, I didn't have a near death experience or something like that, but He gave me a snippet of what it's gonna be when I pass away. Um, and I had a choice to make. I had a choice to make. He did not force me. I had a choice to make. So I'm gonna get into what I think is more important. Yes, heaven is important, but I'm gonna get into what is more important. And I don't want anybody to go here. I do not want any, not even my worst enemy, to go here. So I remember when I had, this had to be like, I had just given my life to God, like probably like 2 years later. I was a child, and I was a kid. I didn't know what was the right way to live. I was just being a immature kid in sixth grade. But it's probably what's after, but that doesn't matter. But I remember one night, like I said before, I wasn't living with the way I was supposed to live. So I had this dream. God gave me this dream where I was walking with my family in some, I don't know, some park, some zoo, and I had went down to like tie my shoe, and my family kept walking ahead of me. I didn't know why, but they just they didn't wait for me. I went down to to tie my shoe, and I've seen like this. I don't know. It was some random guy, and he was standing there. I said, "What's up?" He didn't say anything back though. He just looked at me. He looked at me, and then like while I was still like down tying my shoe, he grabbed my leg and like just like he tugged me, like he took me, and like I noticed like when he kept pulling me to some place I didn't know where, but now I know now. I didn't know where he was going to take me in a dream, but as we kept going, he pulled me to some gate, and behind this gate was darkness. I mean, it was dark. People think, hell is like, oh, it's a party. Let me tell you something. When I was approaching those gates, I did not think, oh, we about to have fun, we about to get lit. I didn't think, oh, I didn't see no party lights in the background. All I know is that, oh no. All I thought was, oh no, it's about to go down. And so he took me to this gate, and like he like threw me in. It was just darkness. When I hit the ground, it was like it was a gray color, and it was just dark everywhere. It was just so dark. I mean, I'm telling you, it was really dark. And I hit the ground. It was like ash everywhere and stuff, and like it was all over the place. And then I looked up and I seen. I'm gonna just assume it was, but I felt like it was Jesus. And he just looked down and he just shook his head at me because I wasn't living the way I was supposed to live. I was a child that didn't know. This is part one. If you want to see the rest, you go ahead, check the other one. So, yeah.